So, Minecraft Live 2023 was yesterday, and today I'm going to be going through my thoughts and opinions on the updates, and also what I kind of thought of the event. Now, the show started a little bit different from last year. This year we got Lydia with a brand new green screen, and she was in Minecraft. Completely in Minecraft.
Hello and welcome to Minecraft Live 2023.
Most of the time in Minecraft Live, you can kind of tell that it is live, but the show yesterday kind of felt all pre-recorded and none of it was live, which kind of felt a little bit weird to me. Overall, it was done very well. The sets were very cool, and honestly, some moments did make me laugh out loud, like this.
Don't worry, there's some powered rail ahead.
Oh man, Jens's hair needs like its own Twitter account, and Jens needs his own, like, you know, shampoo advert. He needs his own commercial. Bro, some of these live moments made the show for me. They were more exciting than the actual update some of the time. But yeah, some laugh out loud moments. It was pretty awesome. Now, unfortunately, the show was actually full of fillers. Jens and Lydia going straight into a Lego / Minecraft crossover advertisement. It was kind of weird.
It is a shortcut. Jens was right.
Hi, Lydia.
Welcome to the LEGO Minecraft Block and Brick Challenge.
It kind of seemed that Lydia was there. She was going to meet Tiny Agnes. Oh, real Agnes, not Tiny Agnes. And then there was like a Lego advert. I didn't really understand that. You could kind of see where it was recorded, and then they just put an advert in. Weird advertisement in a live show for me. I don't know, kind of sus. We had an update for Minecraft Legends. Now, unfortunately, the game didn't really go down that well on YouTube for many creators. A lot of creators abandoned the series halfway through just because it was kind of repetitive and boring. I feel like this update is going to be too little too late. But again, that's just my opinion. I don't think it's going to be enough to bring players back on board. Who knows? We shall see. But I'm just kind of thinking no one's going to give it a second chance. People have already made their minds up. So that was fun. But again, for me, I think it's a little bit too little too late. We had a bit more filler in between segments. There was some really cool Star Wars DLC that was coming out. And also Planet Earth 3, which looks absolutely amazing. They looked brilliant. However, I feel like they would have just been announced anyway on the Twitter rather than them announcing it on a big Minecraft live event. I kind of feel like it had its own place, not kind of stealing the show. For me, I kind of feel like they were just trying to put as much content to sort of stall the actual content, because let's face it, I think the actual update parts was about 5 minutes long in the whole hour and 20-minute show, so they had to fill it out somehow. And of course, because the community is just on a mad one at the minute, they're doing a lot of things how they did the year before, where they only show a little bit of content and then they reel more updates out, rather than giving the audience the whole shabam and then them going, this is it? Is this all we're getting? You know what I mean? So this year they're kind of doing it the same way. They're only showing as a preview, and then they're going to be updating as the months go on. However, let's get into the meat and taties of the Minecraft 2023 live event. We have some new updates coming out. I'm sure you've heard. There's a trial chamber, which looks pretty awesome.
Lovely! A big part of this update is that we really want to add new adventures for our more combat-bound players. And the chambers certainly includes some exciting challenges.
So, what we're looking at here in the center of everything is the corridor. The corridor leads to different rooms, and it can lead to supply chests. You can find things that'll challenge you, but also things that'll help you.
It's a procedurally generated new structure that you can basically go in as many times as possible. We have new blocks, new things to do with copper.
And copper gets more uses too.
With the copper set, we want to introduce a tinkered kind of feel, and the new copper bulbs give players a fun way to light up their builds.
We actually just used some of them in our village, and it created such a cozy feeling.
I'm super happy that they're doing some more stuff with copper, because copper was kind of put on the back burner. Obviously, you find copper all everywhere, and there wasn't that much to do with it. Now, obviously, you've got these new decorative blocks, the copper bulbs. It just feels pretty awesome that you can actually do more things with them.
The bulbs, when they get oxidized, they get quite dim, but with this axe, I can actually scrape off the oxidation and make it brighter again.
The ability to shave the oxidization of the copper bulbs was amazing. This is going to be really good for people that just want a certain ambiance in their base, and obviously it's going to be super awesome for storytelling as well. So that was a really nice update. What's the big enemy in the big trial chambers? Well, you get the trial spawners, which spawn a certain type of mob depending on which blocks near it. You can kind of tell after you've defeated the wave. Then you get yourself a rewards, and then they will basically have a cooldown, and then you can go back to them at a later date, which is kind of awesome. It means that once you've explored a certain structure, then you can always go back to it as an extra challenge, or maybe set it up as a farm. We don't really know what you're going to be able to do with it yet. It doesn't look like they've set the place to adventure mode, so you can always come back, maybe set up a type of farm to actually farm emeralds and diamonds. I'm sure there's other types of loot, but they didn't show that much. But very awesome. So next up we have the crafter, which is a pretty crazy block really. It feels kind of modded. I'm sure they took inspiration from certain mod packs, but it's essentially an automated crafter, which is going to be ridiculous for certain farms. And also it's got a cute face when you actually press the button. It looks like it's opening its mouth to dispense items. So that was I don't think anyone saw that coming, and that was a pretty awesome sort of utility that they brought out. Also, I don't know if anyone really picked up on this, but I feel like this was a hint to sugarcane getting even taller.
Oh, hi!
빨리 내 키보다 더 쑥쑥 커졌으면 좋겠어요.
I hope so too.
Why would you say that? That means they're obviously going to update the sugarcane, right? Not just me that thought that? Comment down below. It's obviously coming. So then they showed something pretty awesome with the crafter, which means you can disable slots, which means you can craft anything you want automatically, which is just insane. Normally for a noob like me that'd be impossible because I don't have the big brain capacity, but now it seems like anyone can do it. This was another awesome segment coming up where you could actually auto equip armor using the new crafters. It'd be pretty awesome as well if you can do it the other way around, where you can take off armor automatically. Also, I want to pause on this shot. I don't know what's going on here. Why would they build a big creep head? What is going on? This is obviously something they wanted to show. I can't really work it out. Maybe you guys can. So, apart from the mob winning vote, we had a brand new hostile mob, which was called the Breeze, which shoots out wind projectiles that also interacts with the environment, like trapdoors and buttons, which pretty awesome. I just wish they would have gone something for a little bit more electric with it being copper. I feel like they could have tied the two together with the chambers and like an electric mob. I feel like that would have been pretty awesome, but I'm not complaining. It's a new mob. It's going to be fun regardless. We had the winner of the mob vote announced by Vu, which was the armadillo. Boo. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. I guess we'll see what it's look like. It's going to be coming pretty soon, I hope. And then, yeah, we had a guy sing a song, and then that was the show. So it felt relatively long with small content. It was a butt ton of fillers for very little meat and potatoes. I don't know why I keep using that. Yeah, I kind of left not feeling disappointed, but I feel like it could have been done a lot quicker. I get why they've done it. They don't want to show everyone everything at once. They want to try and roll it out like before. However, I feel like before I really enjoyed hearing their perspective from the actual physical developers when they had them on the sofa and they was talking about stuff with real passion. I feel like this has kind of been upped more and been a bit more Hollywood. Do you know what I mean? Like, I enjoyed them talking with the people who actually put a lot of time and effort in. I'm not saying Jens and you know the rest of the cast doesn't. I'm just saying there's obviously a lot of people that work directly on a specific thing, and I think I prefer to see them in person talking about it, because you can feel a certain passion and you get a better sense of goal and what they're trying to achieve, rather than just an overview of this is what this sort of does. I'd like to see that back again. And also, there was no real goodbye for Minecraft Dungeons. They've kind of just been like, yep, that doesn't exist anymore, which is kind of weird. I thought they'd kind of give it... Do you know what I mean? They've put so much filler in the show. Why would they not give a little bit of a wink to Dungeons and be like, you know, thanks for all the players that have played over the time, thanks for all the developers. It's just been like cast aside. Do you know what I mean? No one's even mentioned it, which I kind of don't feel that's right. So, Squiddy's review is too long, too many fillers. I enjoyed the content that I saw. There wasn't enough of it, but that's understandable. Armadillo, meh, we'll see what happens. Minecraft Legends is too far too gone for me personally, and yeah, I think I'd prefer a little bit more intimacy with these events rather than making it look like a movie and Do you know what I mean? Let's bring it back a little bit, I feel like. But hey, that's my review. I'd like to hear about what you think, guys. Put some comments down below. Do you disagree with me? Do you agree with me? Let's have a discussion. Also, join the Discord down below and we can chat some more in there. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye!